everybody, it's Moesoda here, and welcome back to another episode of the Promised Neverland. Welcome back to my channel. Last week we left off at a cliffhanger on who Isabella's informant is. Who do you think it was? I predicted that it might be Don, and then I also thought that Ray was conducting experiments of his own on the other kids. While Norman was testing Ray and Don and Gilda, Ray was testing everyone else. And I got that part right. I feel like every video I make about the Promised Neverland, I'm always saying that there's a lot of information that happens, and literally this episode is no different. There is so much information that they pack into every conversation. This episode, I felt like it was kind of hard to get through a little bit, even though it's like probably the most exciting part of the series. Up until this point, they've been building up each episode to give you more information about the outside world and the demons and the farm and Isabella, but now we kind of like know everything, so now they're just like going more in depth, and like sometimes I get a little bored. I got through it. Okay? So we're here. Now what we know now is that Ray has known about the farm for the past 6 years. And if you remember, in the beginning, most of them don't live past 12, so they are 11, which means that if Ray knew about this since he was 5 years old, are you kidding me? I don't know how he is so smart. He is like so smart. And I knew that I still liked him, even though he might have been doing something sneaky behind everybody's back. There's just something about his character that like I like, and I think is really like intelligent and like sly, and that he kind of like knows everything. He doesn't like actually know everything, but he has a way to figure it all out. And in exchange for all the information that he's been giving to Isabella, he receives presents from Isabella from the outside world. And this comes in handy because that means he can receive tracking devices and figure out how they work and what they do. And you know, he was testing Isabella to see what he could get and what he couldn't get. And this also gives him information about the outside world, so that once they get out, then they can figure out, they'll already know a little bit of information, you know? And he was also granted immunity from being shipped out. And while he was telling all of the secrets of the children to Isabella, he was still doing it with his friends in mind. He was trying to keep them safe. He figured that if he was on the inside, that he would figure out more information and they could plan an escape more efficiently. And everything up until this point, we can only assume, has gone according to Ray's plan. Gilda and Emmeline, that's my friend. Hi, Emmeline. Gilda and Emma figure out Isabella's secret room where she contacts Grandma, and Don takes his emotions a little too far, okay? He storms right over to the room to figure out what's going on, to figure out if he can save Connie. Okay. Or if he can save his friends or contact the outside world and get help. Sorry to break it to you, Dawn, okay? Let's think about this for a second, okay? Like, if you're on a farm, they're not gonna help you. You're only meat to them. You are only brains. I don't know what they like about you guys, but they're not gonna help you. They're farming. What? Are you... Dawn, are you dumb? You are dumb, because you're not the top scorer. Sally. And Don and Gilda go into the room to figure out where the secret door is and what is inside of the secret room and all of that stuff. The episode ends as the door opens to the hallway and we don't know who is on the other side. They had already pushed the bookshelf out of the way where the secret room is, and they're about to go into the secret room, but it was locked, and then the normal door to the normal room opens, and the episode cuts off. Are you kidding me? Ooh, that makes me so anxious. But it's okay, I'll get through it. Okay, guys, I only have to wait a week. So Ray is still my favorite, obviously. He is the best one out of all of the characters. I love him the most. Just think, he has known about this, everything, all of the children for the past 5 years, which, one, has to be hard on a 5-year-old because, like, You're 5. Also, he has devised a plan to gather information and figure out stuff about the outside world so that he can help his friends escape when they are older. And he's been doing this for so long. This is like the long con. This is like the perfect instance of a long con. Okay, nice. I am a fan, Ray. You are the light that shines on these children in the orphanage, even if you sacrifice a little bit of things in the long run. It's gonna be okay. Y'all are gonna get out fine. Nice job, Ray. I would not have been that smart at 5. No, not at all. Not at all. When I was 5, I was worried that if after church we were going to go to McDonald's to get the M&M's toys. So, I don't think I could have devised a plan. I needed my M&M's toys, okay? And Emma's psyche is about to break with this episode. You can see it in her handshake to Ray. She knows that he did a lot of bad things, but also it was all to save them later. And it's not according to her plan of trying to save everyone else with them, but he did make an effort. She's really about to break down here, okay? Her naivety is like, it's at its last little rope. It's gonna snap. Hopefully it snaps in a good direction. She gets less annoying and more forward thinking. That would be amazing. Yet she's still able to annoy me. And now she's got Don annoying me. Why would you think that the person on the other side of the radio or communication device or whatever you think would, 1, help you, 2, get back your friend that they already took? Like, why would they give it back? I mean, technically, like, I don't know the details of the whole infrastructure of the economy of the farm, but they're not going to help you. They're just not going to help you. I don't know why you think that. I don't know where you get that from. That is like so delusional, and Gilda just goes along with it. She's like, oh yeah, sure, let's go like infiltrate the secret room, like potentially get caught and like put everybody else's life on the line because, you know, we're not thinking about the future. We just want to know right now. Stand up for yourself, Gilda. I know you didn't want to go in there. I could see it all over your face. You were kind of upset. You were like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it, but I do want to do it, but I don't want to do it. I saw that there. I saw that. It's okay. Stand up for yourself, Gilda. Stand up for your friends, okay? Ultimately, if Don and Gilda get caught, number 1, Isabella is gonna do something crazy, okay? Because that means all of the kids know, all of the kids that are able to get the kids out of the house will know the secret. They know the secret, and now they know the secret of her secret room. She's going to flip the fuck out, okay? Why are you doing that? You've got to play the long con like Ray, okay? Ray's like sneaky about it. He's like sneaking around, you know, getting some info, playing the sheep, playing everybody around. You know, you gotta think about the future. You gotta, please. And the most important question of the week, who is behind that door? I personally think that it's Sister Crone. I think she's gonna catch them. I think she's gonna strike up a deal with Don and Gilda because she already has had a talk with Gilda before, and now she has a lot of dirt on them, and they are going to need to repay her in order for her to keep quiet, that if it is Sister Crone and not Isabella. If it's Isabella, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. I think it's Sister Crone. I think a deal is going to be struck. The kids are going to have to work with her, and she is going to have to help them get what they want. It's going to be a mutual situation because Sister Crone wants to take Isabella down. So she is going to use those little children to do it. Let me know your guesses downstairs in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my videos on the Promised Neverland, and join the squad. Join our squad. Join the Moe squad. And I'll see you guys next week for the next episode of the Promised Neverland. Bye! Man, that first scene was a banger. Ooh, I love that scene. That scene was a good scene.